Round 1.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. Cullum is out there with Heel. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Raptors, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. You look at the Raptors. Well, they have a difficult test here in the first round. With the talent level of these two teams, this feels more like a second-round matchup.
I think most of us are expecting it to be a highly competitive series. Home court advantage could be the difference maker in this one.
Now Johnson. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Outside Barrett. A 3 from Barnes. Out to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses from short range.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist by Reza Shea. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
The Raptors making a switch here. Shed's checked in. To the left side wing. Barnes outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Out to Ingram. The tray. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Hield. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Now Reza Shea. That's a 2 from Hield. And Pirtle pulls it down. Inside. Releases. Shed. That's good.
Wow, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Pass to Reza Shea. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's McCollum. Connects on the 17-footer.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And so it's Atlanta with it after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Now Reza Shea. Here's Okongwu. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the paint. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
by Barnes. In the corner, it's Ingram. From deep. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Hawks are a completely new group on the floor. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. There's the screen. Pass to Gay. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Here's Shed. Ingram outside. Launches it, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Right on the bucket.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Going for a dunk, Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. Puts up a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Ingram with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Pass to Murray Boyle. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Toronto. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. We're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
They've got Grady Dick. Walter out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here's Kispert. Following the shot by Chris Paul. McCollum finds Alexander Walker. Out to the wing. Outside, Kuminga. From deep three-point land. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Pass to Walter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Kicks it out to Paul. Three-pointer. Rebound by Kispert. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You never want to foul Corey Kispert. This is just one of the pure shooters in the game.
It's his first trip to the line. Newell, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Barnes. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. Paul with the ball. And now by Kispert. Goes up the baseline. Barnes can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he boots on it.
Back to Alexander Walker. To the inside. The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he can't get the first one. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Walter. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Johnson, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Not enough on that one as it misses. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's McCollum. For 3, Kispert. It's rebounded by Barrett. Ball surveying the floor. Pass to Barrett. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mamu Kelishvili has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's McCollum. He has 5. 4 on the shot clock. Over Paul. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Newell. Zachary Rizachet comes in for Corey Kispert. And it's Buddy Hield in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dick up top, covered by Hield. Ingram a screen on Hield. And the Raptors miss again. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett finds Ingram. Here's Murray Boyd.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Offline with his 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Okongwu against Ingram. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Ingram. Rizachet with it from outside the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ingram kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Dick. Now Barnes. Here's Ingram. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the Hawks with possession here after the miss from Jakob Poeltl. Johnson finds Rizachet. Hield with a screen on Ingram. And that one's good. Rizachet.
A true highlight of Rizachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Now here's Ingram. 11 points in the game. Over Rizachet. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Ingram.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
But I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court time. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Toronto Raptors.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learned a little.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. On the court for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. C.J. McCollum out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 6. Here's McCollum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. McCollum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. Barnes outside. Pass to Ingram. Inside, Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, you see Jakob Pirtle powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Now, here's Okongwu. 8 points for him. Hield gets to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Ingram. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good on the 3-point shot. Johnson's got 5.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good 3-point shooter, and he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
Here's Barrett. No scoring in this one. Barnes screen on Hield. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And here's McCollum. He's got 9. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Reza Shea. And Barnes sends it back. Here's Shed. Barnes outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Pass to Shed. Barnes the screen. Ingram outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Korchinski.
Here's McCollum. He's got 9. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. A fader. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Ingram. Down low. And the dunk by Purtle.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Hield. Now Okongwu. Now here's McCollum. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. And here is Ingram. To shoot. Oh, that's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Toronto. Corey Kispert's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Buddy Hield. After Rizachet. No good with the triple. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 so far in the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. Johnson inside. He's covered by Ingram. The Hawks again can't hit. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Doubled by McCollum. Nobody near Barnes. Misses the 3. Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Barrett kicks to Ingram. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
23 seconds left to play here in the third. Ball against McCollum. Got it off in time, and that one released in time, but no good. Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Raptors leading by 3. They've got R.J. Barrett. He's out there with Walton. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And here's McCollum for three. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks trail by 5. Now McCollum. Over Barrett. And the basket by McCollum.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And yes, it's good. Barrett's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Alexander Walker with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum against Barrett. Again, McCollum missing. Raptors leading by 5. Dick up top. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Walter. A 3-ball. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Pass to McCollum. Now Daniels. Barrett covering. Now here's Kispert. McCollum. The teardrop falls in. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
And the time. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Johnson comes in for Kispert. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Buddy Hield in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He loved their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Atlanta with the ball. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Here's Okongwu. Now Reza Shea. Barnes rips down the rebound. Now Ingram. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Barnes screen on Hield. Pirtle. Nice execution down low.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's McCollum. Let's lose a 3. Outside Hield. Johnson sets the screen for Hield. From outside, the shot misses. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Barnes. Ingram with it. Layup, no good.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
McCollum cleans it in off the window.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Now here's Ingram. Now Pirtle. Here's Ingram. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Gotta love the control Ingram has with the basketball.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Barnes rips down the rebound. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Now Barrett. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team.
Now here's McCollum. D right on him. Down it! They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Barnes screen on heel. Barrett fires. Johnson rips down the board. Now Okongwu. So it's Toronto winning this one. Pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.